Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are back home again to take on the Padres. I think this is game 1 of this series, right? Wasn't it the Reds yesterday? Or was it the Padres yesterday? This might be game 2. So now I'm doubting myself here. So let's just check the schedule. No, this is game 2. I haven't pulled it up yet, but I remember better now. Yeah, game 2 of a 4-game series here at home against the Padres. I remembered it was a 1-0 ball game. Ended up having a bullpen game because Graves wasn't ready, which shocked me, frankly. But it worked out okay. Waited long enough to score a run. I think it was Jones that got credited with the win. Shibuya able to come up with the save. So in today's ball game, we do have Paulie on the mound. And I imagine we will have Kevin Kuzminoff here in the batter's box momentarily. There he is. And Paulie starts off the game with a knuckleball in the dirt. They're not eating ramen today, so this will probably be a little smoother here at the start. Kuzminoff grounds out to second for the first out of the ball game. Jody Garrett at the plate now. He will take a strike. Looks at strike 2. Looks at strike 3. Does not like the strike 3 call, but we're going to move on to Adrian Gonzalez. 2 outs with nobody on base. Gonzalez takes a strike on the outer half. That's going to be, well, actually not a base hit. I thought it was off his bat, but Kester was able to go back and make the grab over his head. So 1-2-3 start to the game. Kester's going to lead it off for the Squirrels. Same lineup we've been seeing out of the Padres. Daniel Cabrera on the mound. Kester's first pitch is ground to short. 1 away. That's efficiency. Marvin is going to bat left-handed. He will take a ball low. Grounds this one, well, Rotino, so I guess to third, but he is not able to get the throw over there on time, so it will go down as an infield hit. I think Kuzminoff would have been the better option there. I think he probably has a stronger arm and maybe had a little bit better angle on it. But instead it goes down as an infield hit, and Chief follows that up with a hit up the middle of his own. So the Squirrels with 2 runners on early, only 1 out, and Terry at the plate. He'll take a high fastball for strike 1. Well, this fastball even higher, gets away all the way to the backstop. So now Terry with 2 runners in scoring position. They are definitely working him high. 2-1. Put one down in the zone, and Terry whiffs on it. Hits this one. That'll be a line drive into right center, and that will score 2 runs. A 2 RBI double gets the Squirrels going early. Here is Frank, a runner still in scoring position with 1 out. He will take a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Hits this one down, well, not exactly down the left field line, but kind of down the left field line for another RBI double. Squirrels up 3-0 and still only the 1 out in the inning. Alright, so Tom with yet another runner in scoring position. Looks at strike 1, another fastball down the middle. Tom hits this one into deep center. Edmonds chasing it. It's going to get over his head and land right at the base of the wall, 413 feet away. Scores yet another run on a double. 4-0 Squirrels. A runner still on second now for Zach. Still only 1 out. I would imagine the bullpen's got to be busy for the Padres. Zach goes ahead 2-0. Make it 3-0. That one catches the outside. Might have been a 3-0 strike call. Full count now. Couple borderline pitches. Ground ball to second. Throw goes to first, so that will be the second out of the inning. Tom moves on to third. Joey at the plate looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. And a little bloop towards third. Rotino makes a diving play on it, but hey, he made the play. The Squirrels start off 4 runs on 5 hits. As we move to the second inning, Jim Edmonds will lead it off for San Diego. First pitch in there for strike one. Line drive, that'll get over Joey's head and into center field. First base runner of the game for San Diego. There's Austin Kearns. Swings and misses at a fastball. Not the fast. Paulie does not throw a hard fastball, but I'm sure it looks like a lot following that knuckleball. Kearns grounds back to Paulie. He throws to second, and I do believe it was Joey on to first. Yeah, a 1-6-3 double play. So that keeps the Padres going down in order. Josh Bard at the plate then will swing and miss at the first pitch. That fastball's too low. Ground ball to third, Chief on to first, and that's it for the top of the second. Paulie's going to start it off in the bottom half of the inning. The Squirrels still leading 4-0. First pitch in there for a strike. A pitch a little bit too low. Down by his feet. That'll make it 2-1. Whoa, Gonzalez, I think, took that one off the chest. Took him a second to find the ball, but he is able to pick it up and step on first for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring Kester back to the plate. He ground out to short in his first at bat, and then we had, 5 hits in a row? He's got a 3-0 count in this at bat. Cabrera without a strikeout the first time through the Squirrels order. Does put a strike in here to make it 3-1. Another called strike. Full count with nobody on base. 1 away. And there is the first strikeout of the day. Kester looks at strike 3. Here's Marvin. He got a base hit and started the rally. So he looks at ball 1. Looks at another ball. There's a called strike. Down by Marvin's feet. It's 3-1. There's a called strike. Full count, 2 outs, but nobody on base. And Marvin fouls it away. We'll do it all again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So after getting no strikeouts through the first 9 batters, Cabrera gets back-to-back strikeouts to end that inning. Still a 4-0 Squirrels lead as we move on to the third, where Rotino will come to the plate. First pitch swung on and missed. Another swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Here's Calix Crab. Guess I don't really know if it's pronounced Calix or Calix. Callix. Maybe there's only 1 L. Either way, he's got an 0-2 count at the moment. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Here is Daniel Cabrera. Had a much better second inning than first inning. We'll look at a strike at the plate. Excuse me, looks at strike 2 and then swings and misses for strike 3. So it is 9 up, 9 down, although the Padres did get a hit in there. We go to the bottom of the third where Chief will lead it off. Chief singled up the middle in his first at-bat, and he will put this one through the right side of the infield for another single. Here's Terry, got a double in his last at-bat, drove in the first 2 runs. Looks at strike 1 here. Grounds this one foul down the third base line. We'll check over on Chief, who has been running a lot lately against certainly my best wishes. Terry, base hit up the middle. Chief will go on to third. Throw does go to third, but far too late. So runners then on the corners for Frank. Frank nearly homered, hit one right to the base of the wall in dead center. It's got a 1-1 count. So that also drove in the third run of the game. Frank with a 1-2 count. Swings and misses for strike 3. That's the first out of the inning. I'll bring Tom to the plate, who also got a double, RBI double. Before Cabrera finally found his bearings. Hits this one into left, but it's going to be pretty much right to Jody Garrett. So that will keep runners on the corners. Zach at the plate. The ball is really hit on a line. No chance for Chief to make much of a decision whether or not to tag and go or not. Zach is down 0-2. Watches that one go too low. Hits this one, a ground ball to third, and that will get Cabrera out of the jam. Still a 4-0 ball game, but none scored in that inning. We go to the fourth, where Kevin Kuzminoff will come back to the plate.
Number 5, Kevin Kuzminoff.
4 strikeouts for Pauly. The first time through the Padres order. Kuzminoff not one of them. He ground out. He's got an 0-2 count at the moment. He will swing and a miss for a strikeout here. 1 away. Jody Garrett was a strikeout victim. He will look at a strike. A bit inside. Comes back with a knuckleball that gets ground to second. Kester on to first. 2 away. Here is Adrian Gonzalez. He hit what looked like to be a hit into right field, but Kester was able to go back and make a pretty athletic play on it to keep the first inning spotless. He's got a 2-1 count in this at-bat. Looks at strike 2. Looks at strike 3, and that'll end the top of the fourth. Joey's going to lead it off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. They still lead 4-0. Joey looks at a ball outside. Swing and a miss and make it 1-1. Into center field, Edmonds drifts back and makes the grab. Here's Pauly. He ground out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Ground ball right to Rotino at third. 2 down, and here is Kester. He is 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a strikeout. Looks at a ball, too low. That pitch is called a strike. That curveball in the dirt. 2-1. Kester comes up with a base hit into left field. So that'll be 1 on with 2 outs for Marvin, who is 1 for 2. And Kester promptly steals second. So runner in scoring position now with 2 outs, and Marvin with a 1-1 count. Swings and misses again to make it 1-2. Pitch down and in. Up the middle, that'll be a base hit. Kester turns for home, and he will make it there. 5-0 Squirrels. Chief at the plate is 2 for 2. Marvin standing on first base. Well, probably not exactly on first base, but you get the idea. Chief's got a 1-1 count. He will line drive into right, and that will get down for another base hit. Marvin stops at second base. Terry at the plate. I believe he is 1 for 2 today. And he will look at a fastball down the middle for strike 1. Swings and misses at a fastball on the outer half. Swings and misses at an outside one again for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Squirrels tack on another to make it 5-0 as we go into the 5th, where Jim Edmonds will lead it off. Edmonds did get a base hit his first time up, but then was part of the double play. He's got a 1-2 count at the moment. And that'll be another base hit into center field, so Edmonds doing his part. He's just getting absolutely no help around him. Austin Kearns ground into that double play in his first at-bat. That pitch down by his feet, and then a fastball down and away. There's one over the inside corner. 2-1. Fouled back. That'll make it 2-2. High fastball. Ground to second. Kester to Joey back to first. And Kearns grounds into back-to-back double plays. It's a rough day. Brings Josh Bard to the plate with the bases now empty. He swings and misses at the first pitch. A bloop towards second. Kester grabs it on the hop and gets it to first in plenty of time. 5-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Frank will lead things off. The Padres with 2 hits, but both times Austin Kearns grounds into a double play immediately after. Frank grounds this one to short. Kuzminoff on to first. 1 down. Here is Tom. He is 1 for 2. Got an RBI double his first time up. Hits this one towards second. Fielded on a hop. And that will be the second out of the inning. So here is Zach. He is ground out in both at-bats so far today. I think this is his first one with nobody on base. He's got a 1-1 count. That pitch is outside. And this one is hit into deep left center. It's definitely not going to be a home run in this park. And Garrett actually goes back and makes the grab. Did float up there for an awful long while. So still 5-0 as we go into the 6th inning, where Rotino will lead it off. First pitch swung on and missed. Chased a high fastball. Swings and misses at another fastball. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 1 down. Here's Calix Crab. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he will look at strike 1. Ground ball. 1 hops to Chief. 2 down. And Daniel Cabrera, they are going to let him hit. I guess they figure this game is already out of hand. He'll look at strike 1. Oh, nearly gets hit. Spins out of the way. Little pop-up. Pauly runs over and makes the grab on the foul side of the third baseline, and that will bring us to the bottom of the 6th, where Joey will lead things off. Well, after letting him hit, the Padres still go to their bullpen and find Gregorio. All right, Joey has put the ball in the air twice, neither time for a hit. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. He is behind 0-2. Fastball just off the plate. Joey stays disciplined. Swings at that one and comes up empty for strike 3. Paulie's given us his 6 good innings, so we will put Phil in to hit. All right, first pitch, Phil puts into right field. Kearns will come in and make the play. 2 away, here is Kester. He is 1 for 3 so far. Watches that curveball bounce in. Looks at strike 1 on a backdoor curve. Swings and misses at a high fastball. 1-2. Pop-up foul. Bard chases after it, and he gets there to end the inning. We go into the 7th. Kevin Kuzmanoff's going to lead it off for the Padres. It is a 5-0 ball game. We will go get Nakai into Kester's spot.
Your attention, please. Now coming on the pitch from Indianapolis, number 18, Nakai.
I suppose I'll throw Jones again because Graves' spot won't come up again for a while. And Zap really needs to rest if the Padres can't score a couple runs. Kuzmanoff puts this into right field. Zach goes back, and he will make the grab. 1 down. Jody Garrett 0 for 2. He will look at strike 1. Swings and misses at a changeup. Line drive into right. This one will get down for a hit. It won't roll all the way to the wall. Zach cut it off, but not in time before Garrett can make it into a double. So the Padres with a runner in scoring position for Adrian Gonzalez, who is hitless today. In fact, that hit was the first one not by Jim Edmonds. Gonzalez has a 2-1 count. Make it 3-1. Swing and a miss. It's a full count with 1 out. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. Here is Jim Edmonds. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That will bring us to the 7th inning stretch. Squirrels up 5-0. Marvin will be batting on the other side.
Now, please rise and join the singer.
Marvin, 2 for 3, though he will be batting from the right side for the first time today. Looks at a backdoor curveball for strike 1. Looks at a front door curveball for strike 2. I don't know if that's actually what you'd call a front door curveball, but it was on the other side of the plate. Fouls that one away. Bard a step or 2 out of reach. Looks at a slider for strike 3. 1 down. Here's Chief. He is 3 for 3, all singles today. Looks at strike 1. That fastball too high. Hits this one hard. This might get over the long wall. It sure does. A 446-foot shot over the tall, deep wall in left center. For his 5th home run of the year, a solo shot makes it 6-0 Squirrels. That brings Terry to the plate. He is 2 for 3. Double, single, strikeout in that order. He's got a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Popped up into right field. Kearns drifting over, and he will make the grab. 2 away. Here is Frank. He is 1 for 3 so far. That pitch down and out. This pitch called a strike. Ground ball to shortstop, and that will end the 7th inning. 6-0 Squirrels now. Austin Kearns will come to the plate for San Diego in the 8th. Well, I am pretty confident he won't ground into a double play this time, as he did so both of his first 2 at-bats. He's got a 1-1 count. Swings and misses to make it 1-2. Into center field, and that will get down for a base hit. Leadoff single from Kearns. That'll bring Bard to the plate. He has ground out in both at-bats so far today. As he looks at strike 1 on a backdoor curve. Another called strike makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, here's Rotino. He has struck out in both of his first 2 at-bats, and he will take strike 1 here. Ground ball, that'll go right over third base for a base hit. Frank's the one that eventually comes and gets it, though the runner stops on second. So 1 out, 2 on. Calix Crab at the plate. He will look at a strike. Looks at another strike. And that fastball a bit too high. Excuse me, a called strike 3 at the knees. This time, the Padres will pinch hit for the pitcher. Tony Clark's going to come in. 2 on, 2 outs. Looks at a changeup for strike 1. Another changeup is outside. Yet another changeup gets a swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Fires in a fastball that freezes Clark, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Tom is going to lead it off for the Squirrels, who are leading 6-0. Glendon Rush is going to come into pitch, which should be into Kevin Kuzminoff's spot. And Tony Clark will stay in and play shortstop, although this game not known for doing the best at double switching. We might have to pitch to Tony Clark again. Though I suppose it's only 1 spot difference in the order, so maybe we'll never find out. Tom has a 1-1 count to start off the bottom half of the inning. Swings and misses to make it 1-2. And that pitch down and in. Line drive gets through the infield. That was Clark making a diving try at it. Came close, but no cigar. So that'll bring Zach to the plate. He is 0 for 3. Puts this one into left field. Garrett going back, and he catches up to that one again. Runner goes back to the base. So now there's a runner on first with 1 out. Joey is 0 for 3 today. So he looks at a ball high. Another high ball. This one right down the middle, and Joey does not swing. Ground ball towards first. Rush picks it up and tags Joey out. So that'll bring Phil back to the plate for the 2nd time today. He, I don't know if he gets caught in the air or not, but had a little bloop out in the first at-bat. Grounds this one to third, and he is not going to be near fast enough to beat that out. So we go to the 9th, the 6-0 Squirrels lead, and Clark does slide into the number 1 spot after just pinch hitting in the 9 spot. Not how that's supposed to work, but I suppose we'll just have to strike him out again. Zap is gassed now, so we will go with the plan of Jones into Phil's spot. And let's have Quentin come in here and play second base.
Your attention, please. Now coming on the pitch for Indianapolis.
Oh wait, I messed that up.
25, Jones.
Whoops. He was supposed to go into Joey's spot, and... Yep, messed that up. Oh well. Clark takes strike one. Swings and misses for strike two. And fouls that one away. Clark obviously cheating by batting in this spot. And he is making Jones work currently, though he's got an 0-2 count. Throws the breaking ball, gets a swing and a miss, and Clark just simply strikes out for all his trouble in both at-bats. Jody Garrett had a double in his last at-bat, and he'll take ball one here. This one is up and in. There's a swing and a miss. Can't catch up to that fastball. Misses that fastball as well. 2-2. This one will be a foul ball. Called strike three. So here is Adrian Gonzalez. He's the Padres' last shot. Although 2 outs in the ninth and down 6-0. Probably not a lot of hope there, and that ground out to first will end it. Final score today, San Diego Padres 0, Indianapolis Squirrels 6. And we'll look at a few highlights. We'll say that Chief home run was impressive. Terry, that was going to be your player of the game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we'll have Game 3 against the Padres tomorrow. We'll see you then.